Hey everybody, and I am Vanshika. You are watching my channel Knowledge World. So as you know that we were on the chapter of Science class 8 and the chapter's name was Cell Structure and Function. This is the NCERT books chapter and this is the third lecture of this chapter. If you want to see the previous two lectures, then you can check my playlist section of Science class 8 and then watch it from there. Both the lectures are of only 15 minutes and not more than that. And this lecture is also of only 15 minutes because you are not able to remember that much. And if you'll study in bites or if you'll see the chapter in bites in 15 minutes, then you'll be able to understand the chapter and concept better in a better way. So let us start with our this video. So I have opened the site Ask IITians and you can also prefer this site for studying science chapters. So let's start. So firstly I would like to recapitulate certain points which we have covered. So those people who are watching this lecture for the very first time, they will understand this chapter in a better way. So firstly we have studied what is cell, and in that we have studied that the whole world is divided into two types, that living things are there and non-living things are there. So the study relating to the living things is in the category of biology subject, and the study related with the non-living things is in physics and chemistry. And the cell chapter is there, so the study of cell is called cytology, cytology. So then we studied about the discovery of cell by Robert Hooke in 1665 and how did he discovered this cell, and certain facts we have also studied. Numbers of cell we have covered, shapes of cell also we have covered, size of cells also covered, cell structure and function also covered, basic components of cell done. These were the two activities which are also given in your NCERT book. You can do from these activities if you are interested. And then we were on the topic organelles which are found in both plants and animal cells. So we have covered endoplasmic reticulum and both type of ERs, rough ER and smooth ER, ribosome also covered, and Golgi bodies also covered. And today we have to cover the mitochondria. So firstly I would like to show you this image. You have to observe it very carefully. Observe it. DNA, complexes, ribosome, matrix, membranes and junction. This was the mitochondria, and now we will study about it in a bit detail. So what is mitochondria? Mitochondria are rod-shaped organelles with a double membrane. As you can see, two membranes are there, outer membrane, inner membrane and intermembrane. Space is also there, so it has a double membrane system and it is also of rod shape. The outer membrane is smooth while the inner membrane folds over many times to form cristae. The outer membrane of the, it is saying that the outer membrane of the mitochondria is smooth and the inner membrane of the mitochondria folds several times. You can see the inner membrane is folding several times, and what it is forming? It is forming cristae junction. Do you notice that? Cristae increases the surface area of the inner membrane by several times, as the inner membrane is folding several times and forming cristae. So this cristae is increasing the surface area of the inner membrane. This is a type of objective question or give reason question also. You can note this point down. Matrix is the fluid inside the mitochondria. As you can see, matrix, it is filled inside the mitochondria. Function of mitochondria. Now we should know the function of mitochondria also. So it is also called the powerhouse of the cell. It is the site where energy production takes place. So that's why it is known as the powerhouse of the cell. It is also type of objective question or one word question. So you should note this down. ATP, here it is written glucose plus oxygen is equal to carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. ATP, what does this ATP means? In your previous class, in 7th class also, in science NCERT book, there was a chapter based on respiration, and in that chapter it was given that ATP, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration was detailed explanation was there in the class 7. Phosphate, you can phosphate. So 30 Ps and 32 ATPs are produced in anaerobic respiration. So I have explained it in detail. Now we will study about lysosome. What is lysosome? Lysosome is a single membrane organelle. In one word you can say that it is a single membrane organelle. And now we will study about it in a bit detail. Lysosomes are sac-like structure, as you can observe in this diagram also. It is a sac-like structure and it is surrounded by single layered membrane also. That also we can notice in this single wall membrane. It is labeled in the diagram also. They contain powerful digestive enzymes that can break down all organic material. It can break down all the organic material. It contains such powerful digestive enzyme. It acts as a mini digestive system within the cell. See, it is also the role of the lysosome. You can write this in a one word. A mini digestive system. It is also a type of objective question, that what is the mini digestive system. This term refers to which organelle of the cell. So you will write this this term refers to lysosomes. And now we will study about the function of lysosome, that what function does lysosome performs. Lysosomes digest damaged cells and a variety of extra and intracellular material. Since they remove cell organelles that are worn out or are not functioning properly, and may even digest the entire cells that are dead or damaged cells, they are also known as suicidal bags. So I will explain this whole in a bit summary. Lysosomes are called the suicidal bags of cells. Why suicidal bags? Because they digest those cells which are not performing any function, or which are not performing their function properly. They digest those damaged and dead cells, and it removes those cells, lysosome. So it is called the suicidal bag of the cell. You can get three major points about lysosomes from this detail, that it is a single membrane organelle, plus it has powerful digestive enzymes. It also acts as a mini digestive system. It is also called the suicidal bag of the cell. These are the major 4 points which you need to remember about lysosomes, and then you will be able to recapitulate the whole thing. Now we will study about vacuoles. These are the two vacuoles, plant vacuole versus animal vacuole. It is given like this. So I would like you to observe these two pictures very carefully. Okay, now we will study about them in a bit detail. Vacuoles are organelles enclosed by a membrane and are filled with fluid. These are also cell organelles and they also contain some fluid. Plant cells usually have a large vacuole filled with a liquid called cell sap. Cell sap contains dissolved sugar and salt. So what is written over here is that vacuoles are also cell organelles and are enclosed by membranes. It is also consisting of a fluid inside it, and plant cells are having large vacuoles, and those cells are consisting of some liquid called cell sap. You should note this also, as it is an objective type question. Cell sap contains dissolved sugar and salts. So this was about the plant cells vacuole, and about the animal cell vacuole we will study it now. animal cell may or may not have vacuoles. Animal cells may or may not have vacuoles means sometimes they also possess vacuoles. They have vacuoles, but they are not as larger as compared to the above cells, means plant cells. If they do have vacuoles, they are much smaller than the ones found in plant cells. It is the same thing which I have also told you just now. So now we will study about the function of vacuoles in plant cells. That what function do the vacuoles perform in the plant cells. Vacuoles in plant cells keep the cells firm or turgid. It provides rigidity to the plant cell. They store various substances including waste products of the cell. Vacuoles are consisting of various waste products of the cell and also provides the cell turgidity or rigidity, firmness. It provides the firmness in plant cell. And now what function is it performing? What function is the vacuole performing in the animal cell? We will read about it in this. Function of vacuoles in animal cells. Vacuoles in animal cells store food, water, sugar, mineral and waste products of the cell. In amoeba, vacuoles that contain food particles are also referred to as food vacuoles. So I hope that this is clear enough to all the people who are watching my video. If it is not clear, then I am explaining it again. That what is written in the animal cell about the vacuole, that vacuole are consisting of food, water, sugar, minerals and waste product in the animal cell. And in amoeba, vacuoles which are containing food particles, they are also referred to as food vacuoles. Now we will study about plastids. That what are plastids? Plastids are also type of organelles that are found in only in plant cell. You should note this point that these plastids are only found in plant cell. Now till now we were studying about the cell organelles which were present in both plants and animal cells till here, till the vacuoles point. But now we are going to study about plastid which is only present in the plant cell. So I would like to show you these diagrams. Plastid, etioplast, proplastid, chromoplast, chloroplast, leucoplast, amyloplast, elaioplast, proteinoplast. So we will study about them in a bit detail. With double layered membrane, these organelles are found in cytoplasm of the cells. So these are the plastids, are the cell organelles which which are possessing double layered membranes and are found in the cytoplasm of the cells. They are of two types depending upon the color of the pigment they contain. So it is given in a very clear language. Leucoplast. What is leucoplast? These colorless organelles store starch. It stores starch or other plant nutrients. For example, starch stores in potato cells. Leucoplast are of different types. Amyloplast stores starch. Elaioplast stores fat, and proteinoplast always stores protein. Chromoplast, they contain different colored pigments, and most important type of chromoplast is chloroplast, which contain green color pigment called chlorophyll. And what is the function of chloroplast? Chloroplast are the site where photosynthesis takes place. This is also kind of objective type question. Here, carbon dioxide and water combine the presence of energy from the sunlight to produce food. Hence, chromoplasts help in synthesis of food by green plants. So it was given in a very clearer language, and now I will explain this last part. So CO2 plus water, H2O means glucose plus oxygen in the presence of chlorophyll plus sunlight. So this was all for today, and in the next part of this video we will learn further. And if you liked the video and the explanation, so please strike a like, share the video and subscribe to my channel for best explanations. Please subscribe to the channel so that you will get further video parts also, and also Press the bell button to get the latest notifications of the videos. Thank you for watching the video. Keep watching Knowledge World, and bye bye. Thank you for your valuable time and attention.